Thank you, Joshua. New at 4, the Invictus Task Force says sexual exploitation crimes using AI are on the rise in North Carolina. An amendment to a state law is making it easier for them to investigate these cases. Our Aaron Burnett joins us in studio this afternoon. And Aaron, you spoke with ITF investigators about how the law changed and how parents can better protect their children.
That's right. The Invictus Task Force is a joint effort of federal, state, and triad law enforcement investigating the sexual exploitation and trafficking of children, and that includes cyber-based crimes. At the end of 2024, an amendment to a sexual extortion law went into effect, and the task force says it's widening its scope of investigation in this new age of artificial intelligence.
These images are not just pictures.
Ray Dawson is the founder of the Invictus Project. He says since the Invictus Task Force started in 2024, they've identified more than 450 child victims of sexual exploitation.
They are actually depicting the sexual abuse, the sexual assault, or the rape of a minor child.
In some of these cases, he says artificial intelligence was used to groom kids or even create AI-generated images of them.
It's a mixed bag. If you see the computer generated, there's also going to be real images depicting the sexual abuse of a child.
Dawson explains the wording of a state sexploitation law made their investigations harder to pursue. On December 1st, House Bill 591 was expanded, outlining the sexual exploitation of a minor to include the obscene visual representation of a minor.
With the clarity of the law, it makes it easier for us as investigators because the law doesn't discriminate. If it's computer generated or it's a real child, doesn't matter. It's the same charge. It's the same penalty.
I've sat with individuals that have shared that their children were groomed on an AI chat that was on a very common social media platform.
Whitney Miller is the Vice President of Development with the Invictus Project.
That sounds crazy, but that is what our children are up against when we talk about the AI world.
Miller says AI technology is advancing so fast that parents have to stay proactive. That starts with having open, honest, and regular conversations with your kids, discouraging people from posting pictures of your children, limiting their access to AI chatbots, and staying up to date on the latest AI advancements.
Preparing our children in the tech world is scary, but it's open conversations and engaged parenting that allow those barriers to be broken and keep our kids safe.
And the Invictus Task Force is actually using AI to combat these cybercrimes as well, using software that helps them parse through thousands of graphic images to protect their investigators' mental health. To learn more about some of the Invictus Project's work, head to our website, WXII12.com, or the WXII 12 YouTube page. In the studio, I'm Aaron Burnett, WXII 12 News.
My goal